Hello. Do you remember any of these and what you were doing at the time that these came out? Were you a person who was looking for an opportunity, or were you a consumer? Were you the first person or the last person to buy these? What were you doing during this time? Or maybe you were an investor who just said, you know what, I'm going to make millions and millions of dollars here, and I'm going to invest with Microsoft, or I'm going to invest with Apple. And now you're retired and you've been off on the beaches of the world for many, many years. Well, several people did that. And you may not be one of them, but I'm going to tell you about a second chance you're going to have here today to know about the future. So pay careful attention as we go forward. The question mark at the bottom, what's next? Because if you know what's next and you act upon it, you're going to make a lot of money. Does that make sense? Let's go on to the next slide. Which category best describes you? Are you an innovator, an early adopter, an early majority, a late majority, or a laggard? The innovators on the left bottom and the early adopters and the early majority are the ones who are sitting on the beaches of the world. They're not working a job. They've been retired for years. Why? Because they had an open mind. They understood what was happening. They had the information they needed to make an intelligent decision. I have to admit myself that I was a laggard when Gmail, or not Gmail, but Google came out. I was sitting in my financial services office and doing investing for people, and I was showing Google, and what I said was, how can Google compete with Yahoo? Are they crazy? Well, that ignorant decision on my part cost me millions and millions and millions of dollars, and I talk about it to this day. Do you talk about how you should have done something similar? Think about it. So what's next? Pay careful attention as I go through the next slides because they're very, very important to you, your family, those you care about, your financial future. Here we go. What is next? It's called wearable technologies. The market on this, from a financial standpoint, is huge. It is absolutely the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's bigger than all the computing market combined up till now, and it's going to be going forward where we're going to be living here in the future. It touches every sector of who we are, whether it's business, operations, security and safety, or medical, wellness, sports or fitness, lifestyle, communication, glamour, you name it. It touches every area of our lives. It is a huge market. When you get in a huge market, you're going to make a lot of money. Let me introduce you to what's next here, folks, in wearable technologies and how you can be part of this huge, vast market and literally create hundreds of thousands, maybe millions and millions of dollars for you and your family. It's called our space system. And I'm going to go through that and explain that in just a few minutes. Understand, nobody else has this. We have a patent on it. It's proprietary. Nobody, Apple doesn't have it, Microsoft doesn't have it, Samsung doesn't have it. Nobody has it. And we're going to be entering the North American market with it here shortly. And it's going to take it by storm. Right now, we have a unique business proposition. We're a 3-year-old business. We're doing $200 million. We're one of the largest technology companies in the world. In our 3rd year of business, doing $200 million. We have more people in our business who are making the top 200 list, who are making more money than any other company. Think about that. Read that. Look at that. More people in the top 200 highest income earners. We have more people on that list than any other company, and some of the companies have been around for 40 or 50 years. Think about that, folks. Our computer line, our space computer, is more powerful than all of these. More powerful. Keep this in mind because I'm going to show you the size of this in just a minute. Our space computer will outsell iPod, iPad, iPhone, and all the Samsung equipment. Understand what that means in the market. Every single person you know, every person you see when you're driving around in your car, walking in the mall, working with, is going to be wanting what I'm going to tell you about in this wearable technology. And what it is our space line, our space computer we're going to introduce to North America. It is a virtual reality experience. That little computer at the top can be worn as a pendant. It can be put in a purse. It's very tiny. It's only a 1-inch square, less than a half-inch thick, and it's high speed. What's that mean? It's like I just said, it's got more power than any of the other computing devices that you saw. It's all voice commanded. It's all virtual, folks. You can communicate anywhere in the world. You turn this on, you turn the space computer on, and it has its own internet. It doesn't need a hotspot. It doesn't need a Wi-Fi connection. It is its own connection. It is the internet. And so understand that it also will power any other computing device you have. So it can be on the internet like your smartphone, your laptops, your tablets, or whatever. Direct connection. It has, it's an amazing, amazing product, and it's going to take it's going to be a huge market. Huge market. You put on the glasses and they sync with this space computer. You have HD surround sound, virtual reality. You have a screen in front of you, folks, that is going to be 40 inches to 400 inches in diagonal. You could be walking down the road watching a movie or playing a game, watching TV, sports, or the news, or you could just be on your couch comfortable, or maybe out in your backyard, folks. Understand what that means. Anybody that uses or does any gaming online, all children, all teenagers, all, all of us, we want this. We absolutely want this. Through our space media, be able to access all that, be able to do meetings worldwide, virtual reality meetings in all different countries of the world, just like being there in person. If you can imagine that, it's just incredible. Imagine what a product like this is going to do for your financial future. That's what we're talking about here today. The question is, what are you going to do this time? You remember that chart I was talking about? Are you going to be an innovator, early adopter, or early majority, or are you going to hang out for a while and see what happens again? I encourage you to don't be a laggard, don't be a late majority, be in one of the top 3 there, and really capitalize on this once in a lifetime opportunity that nobody else has, folks. Nobody else has. The timing could never be better for you and your family. Could never be better for the people around you. Share this video with them and get back with the person who shared this with you, and do it right now. Take immediate, massive action and change your financial picture in the future, and do it now. This is coming fast. And like I said, every single person you know, including yourself, will want one. All right? They're going to stand in line to get one. You could be down at a mall and you could sell as many as you could possibly sell till you got so tired out you couldn't be there. Folks, that's the kind of opportunity we're talking about here. Get back with the person that shared this with you. Take immediate, massive action for yourself right now. Do not think about this. Go take care of it, because there's going to be more millionaires created here than ever before. And I want you to be part of that. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day. Get back with the person that shared this with you.